The one Trump wanted to crush but couldn't. Trump's biggest headache is the powerful Israeli lobby that spent billions of dollars trying to stop him. He is now their biggest enemy and the one who proudly stands tall with his Muslim identity in a city like New York and says, "I am a Muslim, I am an immigrant, and I am proud." He even announced that if he becomes mayor, Israeli President Netanyahu will be arrested if he comes to New York. Can you imagine? Yes. He is Zohran Mamdani, the new mayor of New York City at the age of just 34. Many even say that Mamdani can run for president in the future. Who knows, maybe in 2032 or 2036 we will see a Muslim American president. But the biggest question of the day is what is waiting for Trump and what is waiting for Israel. Who is this Zohran Mamdani? How did he become the mayor of New York after becoming a Muslim? Let's find out all this in today's analysis. Let's find out who is this Zohran Mamdani. Born in Uganda in 1991, Zohran Mamdani's family is of Indian origin. His grandfather was a fighter in the Ugandan War of Independence. His parents were social workers. That means he has the DNA of revolution in his blood. His family migrated to America when he was just 7 years old. He grew up in Queens, New York. While studying, he saw the suffering of immigrants and how Muslims were looked at with hatred. After 9/11, the situation became even worse, but in America, where Muslims are afraid of their identity, where many even change their names to get a job, there Mamdani declared that he is a Muslim. "I am proud. I will never deviate from my religious beliefs and I will never apologize for it." Not only that, he is the first Muslim mayor, the first mayor of Southern origin and the youngest mayor in the last 100 years. Think about how big a deal it is. But how did this young Muslim come into politics and what was the beginning of his political career like? Honestly, even a year ago, Mamdani's chances of becoming mayor were only 1%, but today it has become 100. Even Mamdani once decided to run for the state assembly, but no one knew him at that time. Everyone laughed at him. They said, "You are a Muslim immigrant. You will never win." But Mamdani does not give up. After a lot of struggle, in 2020, he surprised everyone by winning the New York State Assembly. Then he realized that the main reason for the problem is New York City. Rent here is skyrocketing. Food prices are absolutely unbearable. Ordinary people work 2 or 3 jobs to survive. So in 2025, he decided to run for mayor, and this is where his real battle begins. You might think everything is fine, but by some magic spell he became the mayor of America's first capital, New York, despite being a Muslim. In fact, his first strategy was the most intelligent. Mamdani positioned himself directly opposite Trump. He said that this election is not against Cuomo but against Trump, and Trump fell into that trap. Trump tweeted that if Mamdani wins, "I will not give money to New York," but this threat went in Mamdani's favor. People understood that Trump is afraid of him and the people of New York do not like Trump anyway. So opposing Trump means voting for Mamdani. The second strategy was the social media revolution. Mamdani makes viral videos on TikTok and Instagram. He talks to common people on the subway, as if he is an open-minded and honest personality. The third strategy was to speak in the language of common people. No political statements, just simple words. "I will reduce your fare, make the bus free, reduce the price of food." These things attract people greater than. Now let's come to the most important part. Why is he a Muslim and a light for immigrants? About 1 million Muslims live in New York. During Trump's tenure, they were the most targeted community. But now the mayor of New York is a Muslim. And Mamdani clarifies that New York is a city of immigrants. And immigrants built this city. I myself am an immigrant. No one can take action against immigrants in this city. The identity crisis of Muslims was huge. Many used to hide their identity under Trump's pressure. But Mamdani says, I am proud to be a Muslim. I fast, pray, and this is my identity. This gives courage to crores of Muslims. Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, Indians, Africans can now say, yes, I am also a Muslim. But how can this new Muslim mayor of New York be a cutthroat for Trump? The interesting thing is that Trump knew how much his influence would decrease if a Muslim mayor were to sit in New York. And so Trump himself directly came out against Mamdani. One night before the election, he called on voters to vote for Cuomo. He also said that he would not give funds to New York if Mamdani became mayor. Greater than, but New York is the heart of the American economy. The New York Stock Exchange, Wall Street, the UN headquarters are all here. If Trump does not give funds, the entire American economy will be destroyed, and then they will be able to say that Trump is the enemy of the common people. And this will pose a danger to Trump in the 2028 presidential election. So Trump will not be able to stop giving funds to New York in any way. Even many now see Mamdani as the president of 2032 or 2036. Not just for Trump. Rather, Zohran Mamdani can bring great danger to the Israeli Zionists. Because Mamdani clearly says that what is happening in Gaza is genocide, murder, crimes against humanity. He also says that if I become mayor, the Prime Minister of Israel, Leader Netanyahu, will not be able to set foot in New York. He will be arrested. And the whole of America is shocked to hear this. Because the Jews in New York are incredibly powerful. They control everything. The media, business, politics, the whole of America. The Zionists spend billions of dollars to pull politicians in favor of Israel. They finish off any politician who speaks against Israel. But Mamdani is not afraid of that. So it can be said that Zohran Mamdani's victory is not just winning an election. It is a revolution, a challenge. A Muslim, a socialist, the son of an immigrant has become the mayor of the most powerful city in America. And this proves that change is possible in America too. And that change is happening right now. But time will tell in which direction this change actually goes.